always been a fan of the movies, and enjoying the movies means that I enjoy the movie trailers, but I found over time that I enjoy far more the movie trailers when they are pretty bad at selling the movie. Now, what you see at the moment isn't the greatest trailer, but it's the relatively normal trailer for the Godzilla films and most important films. Practically anything imported to the United States would just show the highlights, and distributors back then were hoping that it'll be enough to get butts in the seats, and who the fuck wouldn't want to see this after watching all this shit go down?
In Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Or if your movie has actual movie stars and is based on a bestseller, then you got more than enough juice to make a trailer like The Marathon Man, which is a pretty solid example regarding one of these kinds of movies. You got old ass Laurence Olivier, Dustin Hoffman, Roy Schneider. You know, you hear those names back in the day and your ears perk up. Plus, it's a pretty solid book all around that turned into a pretty solid movie. Shame about the ending though. I don't think it's any good. At least in the movie.
Were you Sal's mistress?
I never even met him.
Is it safe?
Marathon Man.
And what about bad movies with good trailers? There are not that many fans of Sam Peckinpah's adaptation of The Osterman Weekend, and they have every right not to be.
If a total stranger proved to you that your three closest friends are Soviet agents.
And you propose to use John Tanner to effect this?
If we can convince him that his friends are spies. You, expecting house guests this weekend? Joe and Betty Cardone, Richard and Virginia Tremaine, Bernard Osterman? Are these people represent a grave threat?
The movie is vastly incoherent, and from the print scans that you see now, it looks pretty terrible. Watching this trailer isn't necessarily showcasing the greatest trailer ever, but for the simple-minded folks back in 1983 who were waiting for movies such as Return of the Jedi, this trailer is practically Hamlet to anyone watching a television.
So let's go to our friend John Tanner's house and set him up.
I know that something's wrong. You tell me what I'm mixed up in.
It's getting tricky now, isn't it?
Would you help your friends and risk betraying your country?
Comfort yourself with the thought that you never did.
Now, does the trailer sell the movie? Yes. Is this a case of all sizzle no steak? Maybe. I actually enjoy this movie, especially with the weirdo director's cut, but that's another conversation to be had. This is just a real, your mileage may vary kind of movie. But then you ask, what about good movies with terrible trailers? These go a dime a dozen, but the first one that came to mind when I had this thought was that initial teaser trailer for The Social Network.
With something. That looks good. That looks really good. It's going to be online any second.
Who should we send it to first?
Just a couple of people. The question is, who are they going to send it to?
The site got 2,200 hits within 2 hours.
22,000.
You called me a bitch on the internet.
Doesn't anybody have a sense of humor?
The internet's not written in pencil, Mark. It's written in
I think
ink.
maybe we shouldn't shut it down before we get into trouble.
Stole our website.
They're saying we stole the Facebook. I know what it says.
So did we?
They came to me with an idea.
Using the at-the-time chat on Facebook to have these characters banter back and forth to create this really terrible, cheap-looking trailer. Oh man, I remember when it got released, it was like, what the fuck is this dog shit? I love it. But then they came around and released this actually really good trailer, so I guess balance was restored in the universe and such.
I want you to know.
need to do something substantial in order to get the attention of the clubs.
Why?
Because they're exclusive and fun, and they lead to a better life. People want to go on the internet and check out their friends, so why not build a website that offers that friends, pictures, profiles? I'm talking about taking the entire social experience of college and putting it online.
The site got 2,200 hits within 2 hours.
22,000.
This idea is potentially worth millions of dollars.
Millions? He stole our website.
They're saying we stole the Facebook.
I know what it says.
So did we?
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
You're going to get left behind. It's moving faster than any of us ever imagined it would.
Let's sue him.
Now, at this point, you have to be wondering, what is the end goal for this
The
video?
inventors of Facebook.
Am I truly trying to decipher what makes a good trailer? I don't know. At the moment, it's probably... At the moment, the only conclusion I could come to is that a good trailer comes with whatever stirs the soul, you know. But for this video specifically, I do have a punchline to justify all of it. During my investigations and enjoying various movie trailers and such, I found something truly special that I don't believe has been seen as much as it needs to be. Alright, but first, let's talk about a movie. Everybody loves Taxi Driver, right? It's a pretty good movie. Or it's a pretty great movie. Or it's a masterpiece kind of movie. Plenty of people have been inspired by this movie, with the most famous being
John Warnock Hinckley, 25. Son of a wealthy businessman.
Taking a shot at Ronald Reagan. But the original trailer plays out like a lot of other trailers, showing clips with narration talking over about how great Robert De Niro is and how you just gotta see him in this motherfucking movie because it's gonna blow your fucking mind.
They gave him the Academy Award.
Come on, man. Just get me out of here, all right?
Now, Robert De Niro creates a terrifying portrait of life on the edge of madness.
Tabby, just forget about this. It's nothing.
Taxi Driver, a film by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, people do anything in front of a taxi driver. I mean, anything. People too cheap to rent a hotel room.
Oh, driver, hurry up, will you?
People want to embarrass you. It's like you're not even there. It's like, you know, like a taxi driver doesn't even exist. This city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum.
I think I know what you mean, Travis. But it's not gonna be...
And honestly, it's probably the only way to sell the movie, because who the fuck is gonna see a movie about a guy going fucking nuts? Obviously me. But that's not the general movie-going audiences the studio wants in the seats, right?
Hey, what kind of guns do you guys carry? 38s, 45s, 357 Magnums, something bigger maybe? Hi, I'd like to volunteer.
Why?
Why? Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
But how does a movie like this, how do you resell this movie to capture the hearts and minds of the digital age? To all those fucking Generation X assholes. How do you sell this movie to them, you know? How do you sell a movie to all these burnouts? Well, I'm glad that you asked this question, because I have found the answer. Someone at Universal must have hired their deadbeat burnout stepson or something to create what has to be the greatest trailer of all time. And without further ado, here is the 2000s trailer for Taxi Driver.
What is the one thing about this country that bugs you the most?
Well, this city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum. Sometimes I go out and I smell it, I get headaches, it's so bad, you know? And they just never go away, you know?
So, mister, it's your time. 15 minutes ain't long.
All my life needed was a sense of someplace to go.
15 minutes ain't long.
I first saw her at Palantine Campaign headquarters at 63rd and Broadway. She was wearing a white dress. She appeared like an angel out of this filthy mess. They cannot touch her
I have learned more about America from riding in taxi cabs than in all the limos in the country.
Oh, yeah?
You must think I'm pretty sick or something.
I got some bad ideas in my head. I just... $15, 15 minutes, $25, half an hour.
I'm back anytime, cowboy.
He's the lowest kind of person in the world. He's the scum of the earth.
What makes you so high and mighty? Will you tell me that?
Why won't you talk to me? Why don't you answer my calls when I call you? You think I don't know you're here?
Let's not have any
think
trouble.
I don't know? Don't worry so much.
The idea had been growing in my brain for some time.
But no rough stuff.
Some of these guns are like toys. That 38, you go out and hammer nails with it all day, come back and it'll cut dead center on target every time.
There'll be no more pills. There'll be no more bad food. Every muscle must be tight.
And it is time to let the people rule.
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.